Jeff's voice is bad from shouting. Mine's not great, but we're joined.
Didn't hear him once.
We're joined by Junior and Jack after a 0-0 draw at home against Hackney Wick. A point I think probably halfway through the first half we would have taken. Is that fair to say?
I don't think from now to the end of the season we can't be relying on other teams, and we go out, as you know, like this, especially at home. We never go into a game wanting to drop points or go for a draw. We're always trying to win. We try to be really positive. In the first half, the first 15-20 minutes, we got come a little bit unstuck, a little bit of lack of confidence maybe from previous results, but we're always looking for the win. I think, on the balance of possession, you could say maybe a draw, but I think no team really had like amazing chances in front of goal. Really, I think it was just a bit of a stalemate, which is what happens when you get a team. We're a good team, and they're a team in form as well. You're winning. I think it's the last 7 in a row or whatever. So yeah. Happy not to lose, but obviously we need to start winning games, I think.
Okay, is that what you were thinking as well, Junior?
Yeah, coming into today off the back of 2 defeats, we knew we needed to put a big performance in. The team probably had a little bit low on confidence, so it's about growing into the game, doing the fundamentals right, and I think it's starting from the defence. We played well today, and now it's just a case of getting goals. We just need to get goals from open play. We've been struggling a little bit. Last week we created quite a few chances, but just wasn't clinical enough. So today, back with a clean sheet, back to basics, and then hopefully next week we can build on that and start scoring some more goals.
We had a couple of early chances, or half chances, I guess, more, and Biddy put a corner and somebody just didn't get on the end of it. It was obviously you.
Yeah,
Apologies. And their keeper sort of bobbled around between one of our forwards and that. After that, they sort of took control in terms of possession, but I think, Jack, you made one save to your right. That's the save that I can remember you making.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a case of cancelling each other out or whatever. With our chances, I mean, you've got to take what you can, and if you've got someone that can deliver it like Briggsley, you've got to be on the end of them and finish them off, really. I think the disappointing thing about that is his delivery. We know what he can do, and it always seems to like bounce on the 6-yard line and go out, or we don't quite get there in time. But, it's just one of them things. They, as you said, had possession, but I didn't really feel we were threatened in that whole game. I sort of felt, I don't know if it's whenever we're at home, I just don't think we're going to lose, or definitely in that game, I'd have been shocked if we'd have conceded, because they weren't tearing us open or anything like that. We were absolutely calm. We just needed to, fine tune it the other ends, but we'll take a point. We'll have to.
Things changed a bit. We came back into it when Joel and Felix flipped wings as well. That seemed to be a sort of changing point. I think generally, like when Taylor and Cameron came on, there were sort of more target men, somebody up there to help Noah. I think the changes made during the game seemed to be quite effective in re-establishing that we were right in it.
Yeah, I mean, Cameron's a proper centre forward, isn't he? Like, I think he should run away with player of the match. I think he only played about 20-25 minutes, but he's had that quality since he's been training with us. We're just trying to ease him into the squad. I think he's ready to start now, obviously, in terms of what he can do. It just gives us, I think it's quite obvious if we have someone like him as a focal point. And I think Noah, we're asking him to do a lot as a centre forward and a winger. And Joel's a centre midfielder and a winger. Yeah. Whereas you can have Cam up there and you can have them two either side. You've got a devastating front three. Whether or not we do that due to personnel or whatever sort of formation we're going to try and play is, I don't know. But yeah, he was solid, really good. And then that whole second half, I think I was passionate for most of it. I think I was pretty much just sweeping up on the halfway line. We were putting a lot of a lot of pressure on them, and I can't fault the effort in that second half at all. I think, if it went on for another 10-15, we'd have got a goal for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. We were still pushing at the end. They had a sin bin. It's an interesting one, because obviously we'd had a booking for dissent in the first half that wasn't a sin bin, but they were down to 10 for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, they were down to 10, and to be honest, I thought we're gonna nick it here. With Cam coming on, and he changed the game completely, and I think as a team, we just need to be a little bit more smarter. When we're playing against 10 men, just keep the ball, move it across, and the openings will come. So it's just about being patient. So yeah, a little bit disappointing that we didn't get the goal when they were down to 10 men, but the most important thing is we didn't concede and we left there with something.
Yeah, okay, so we've stopped their winning streak. They're still behind us. We go to the New River Stadium next week, look to take all 3 points.
I mean, it's going to be, we've got the most difficult run-in from anybody. I think a lot of people are playing teams near the bottom or teams that haven't got anything to play for. Parkview are near enough near the bottom, but at the start of the year they had like 17 points, and I think they're one of the most informed teams. They've got a lot of new players going down there. That's going to be a very, very difficult game. New River, Probably one of the worst 3G pitches in existence.
Huge, windy.
Huge, windy. 3G hasn't been changed for about 20 years. I'll tell you one, the calf though on the corner is absolutely
Okay,
sensational.
I'll go in there.
It's absolutely brilliant. Like, for sure, it's going to be good. But we've got a difficult run in, and we can't be relying on other teams to get results. We've got to do things ourselves. And you know, to be fair, I was a bit annoyed after the game in terms of we hadn't won. But I think on like a little bit of reflection, we did play well. I don't think we played badly, and it's no shame to draw against a team that is also going for the playoffs. I think we're about, you know, people have sort of worked us out a little bit. It's up to us to try and do something a little bit different, a bit of quality, but we've still got so much to play for the end of the season, and we need that support as well, especially at the home games, away games as well if you can. New River's only in North London, so people should be able to get there. That sort of support when we're flagging a little bit really drives us on, and that's why we just sort of from now to the end of the season, definitely all hands on deck. Let's just try and secure these playoffs.